The house was supposed to be a fresh start. A mother and her daughter, both wounded in their own ways, searching for peace after a life that had fallen apart. The kind of home you dream about. Tall, quiet, full of light, the kind of silence that feels safe. But safety is an illusion. It was their first night there when they discovered the truth that the walls hid more than echoes. Hidden deep inside was a secret room, a steel vault inside the house itself. 4 inches of concrete, no windows, its own line of power, its own air supply. A room built for emergencies, a room built for fear. They thought it was strange, unnecessary, maybe even paranoid, until the men came. 3 of them. Quiet, efficient. They broke in while the world was asleep. They didn't come for them. They came for something else, something hidden within those walls. Money, a fortune, locked inside the very room designed to keep people safe. When the mother realized what was happening, instinct took over. She grabbed her daughter, ran through the dark halls, and locked themselves inside the one place that could protect them, the same room their intruders needed to open. And so began the longest night of their lives. The intruders thought it would be easy. In and out, no witnesses, just a score. But what they didn't expect was resistance. They didn't expect her. She wasn't a soldier or a fighter or anyone trained for survival. She was just a mother. And that made her dangerous. Every second was a battle of wits. Every sound, every breath, every flicker of the security cameras was a weapon. The men tried to force them out, cutting power, flooding the air, smashing the walls. But she fought back, with fear, with intelligence, with rage. The little girl grew weaker, her condition worsening with every hour. And the mother's calm began to crack, but she didn't stop, because stopping meant dying. One of the intruders began to doubt, not out of mercy, but guilt. He hadn't signed up for this. He wanted the money, not blood. But greed has its own gravity, and once you step into the dark, it pulls you deeper. Outside the steel walls, alliances shattered. Inside, time ran out. In the final moments, it wasn't about money anymore. It was about survival. The house became a war zone. Every corridor a trap, every decision a coin toss between life and death. And when the sun finally rose, it didn't bring peace. It brought silence, the kind of silence that only comes after chaos. She stood there, exhausted, bruised, trembling, but alive. Her daughter in her arms, the nightmare over, the fortune they had fought over, meaningless. The house, no longer a home, but they had each other. And after a night like that, that was enough. Sometimes safety isn't in walls or locks or steel. It's in the courage to fight when every instinct tells you to hide. And that's the thing about fear. It doesn't disappear. It teaches you. It shows you what you're truly capable of when the world closes in. Because survival isn't just about outlasting the night. It's about reclaiming your life when the light finally returns. Can you guess the movie?